Hey guys, welcome to a new video that should have came out a long time ago. I could lie to you guys and say that I was busy, but in reality, summer hit for me a long time ago and I really wasn't doing anything grand. By the way, I do know about ArtFight. I am late, but I do have one. It's in the link in the description if you guys want to check it out. Now onto the video. Usually how I start projects is when I have a nice image in my head, and then incorporate that drawing into my animation. For example, here's the drawing that I made on paper, and then here's the finishing product. So what I do is try to replicate the drawing that I made on paper as best as I can, which does look kind of rough right now. So the next thing I do is my second step, make it make sense. Just how you heard it. I'll be fixing the characters' poses in a way that will make more sense, because right now, it's looking like a total disaster.
Live, what is that?
Anywho, here's what I turned it into. It looks a lot better now. Now on to step 3, throw in your in-betweens. For me, I don't put that many cents.
This part is supposed to be quick, and I'm lazy.
But if I wanted it smoother, I would have added more in-betweens. This video explains it a whole lot better. But if you want faster animation, add less frames.
Add less frames, and I don't.
And if you want slower animation, use more. This alone will make a huge difference in your overall animations. Here I am putting more frames near the end of this part to make it slower and smoother.
Me, when I add less frames.
How do you add?
I mean, you can use less frames, but add less. I don't know about that.
More in-betweens here. And here too.
Just barely though.
Now on a step for line out and color. Honestly, I wouldn't hate this part so much if I didn't accidentally color on the same layer all the time. But since I'm dumb, this step will always be my least favorite. So I guess a word of advice for you guys. Always, always lock your layers, or else you'll be spending precious time you could have used undoing all your hard work and redoing it all again. But once you're done with all that, you can move on to step 5, which is pizzazz. That just means the highlights and shadows. Now, of course, this is a personal preference. You don't have to add light or shadow to your character. But for me, I just feel like it looks nicer in general when you do. For the last step, the 6th step is clean and import. I just adjust and touch up on the effects of the character before importing each animation separately. Oh, and I try to import my vids with a transparent background, but for some reason I'll still include it in the imported video. If you guys know how to make your backgrounds transparent on ToonSquid, please tell me. That would make things 1,000 times easier. That about sums up my whole process though. I apologize if this video wasn't clarifying enough to understand my animation process, but I still hope you enjoy.
To be honest, it really wasn't.
The voice effect I'm using currently is just until I can get an actual mic, so I hope it was somewhat bearable.
No, bruh, it sounds like we inhaled some zesty helium.
Anyways, just a thanks for 2,000 subscribers. Make sure to tell me your ArtFight user and see you guys later. I hope.